Hello Warriors fans, welcome back to the channel for another in-depth update on all things Golden State. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button so you don't miss out on daily updates about the team, because there's a lot happening right now that could have a major impact on next season. Today we're focusing on one of the most pressing issues on the Warriors' radar: Al Horford's free agency decision, which remains unresolved, and how it connects to the ongoing Jonathan Kuminga saga. The uncertainty surrounding Horford's future has been a topic of much discussion, and is critical for understanding the Warriors' outlook for the upcoming season. As of now, there's no definitive answer about whether Horford will play in the next NBA season. According to Anthony Slater, the Warriors are currently operating under the assumption that Horford will be a part of their roster next season, but that decision is still technically undecided. Horford is reportedly comfortable waiting before making a decision, and retirement remains on the table, though sources indicate that the team is planning as if he will return. Slater also noted that league insiders continue to associate Horford with Golden State whenever free agency chatter arises, suggesting that the general expectation is he will end up back with the Warriors if he chooses to play again. However, the timeline for this decision is uncertain, and the dust from this process has yet to settle. The Warriors front office is dealing with multiple moving pieces, including the extended Jonathan Kuminga situation, which has delayed Horford's decision-making process, while it's unlikely that Horford would carry the team or play heavy. Minutes consistently, his presence would significantly improve Golden State's front court, providing spacing, veteran leadership, and a reliable floor presence. Without him, the roster looks thin and vulnerable, especially given the current composition of the big men on the team. His ability to shoot from the outside, pass effectively, and relieve Draymond Green from frequent center duties would be a critical asset. In the absence of Horford, the team would face considerable challenges, as relying on younger, less experienced players to fill those roles could strain the overall performance. Jordana Clark, another Warriors reporter, emphasized that Horford's decision is not solely a binary choice between Golden State or retirement. He could theoretically sign with another team such as the Lakers, though league consensus suggests he will stay with the Warriors if he continues playing. Yet nothing is guaranteed, and circumstances can shift rapidly. Despite this, it seems unlikely that Horford will opt for a team other than Golden State, particularly given his age and the expectations for his role. He is presumed to seek a situation where he can contribute meaningfully without the pressure of playing excessive minutes. Still, as the offseason stretches on without a resolution, the probability of him not signing slowly increases, even if the overall likelihood remains high that he will return. Every day that passes without a finalized deal slightly reduces the chances of Horford joining the Warriors, and the uncertainty hangs over the team's planning and strategy for the next season. Looking at the Warriors roster without Horford, it becomes clear why his potential absence is concerning. Quinn Post will be relied upon heavily, and while he is a talented young player, the mentorship and spacing Horford provides are invaluable for his development. Trey Saxon-Davis, meanwhile, has been largely absent from the rotation and remains an unproven option for significant minutes. Draymond Green, while versatile, cannot consistently carry the center position against some of the league's best front court players, and his size limitations could be exposed in critical matchups. Golden State also lost Kevon Looney, further weakening the interior depth. Simply put, without Horford, the team's front court situation is precarious, and the path to contending in the Western Conference becomes significantly more difficult. Days go by without a resolution. Even a minor drop in probability for Horford's signing matters. The Warriors management has kept this situation unresolved while simultaneously addressing other roster issues, including their approach to Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga's negotiations have stalled, in part because he is currently playing in Africa for the Congo, and there's been no contact with the team for weeks. This delay affects the timing and decisions for all involved parties. An anonymous NBA general manager recently commented on the situation, noting that the Warriors owner Joe Lump has fallen in love with Kuminga, creating difficulties for the front office. While Layup has been an excellent owner in other respects, this emotional attachment has complicated roster management. Opportunities to trade Kuminga in previous years could have yielded significant value, but now the team risks receiving much less than what the player could command in his prime. This has been a point of criticism from many around the league, as mismanagement of Kuminga and other prospects, including James Wiseman, has impacted Golden State's overall roster flexibility and long-term planning. Despite the current stalemate, it is expected that Kuminga will eventually accept the Warriors' 2-year, $45 million offer, which includes a team option in the second year. While he has threatened to take the qualifying offer instead, the financial and career risks associated with doing so are significant, making it unlikely that he will walk away from the guaranteed money. Many analysts believe that reopening trade discussions could benefit the Warriors, particularly with the Sacramento Kings, who have previously expressed interest in acquiring Kuminga. Offers from the Kings have included players such as Malik Monk and first-round picks, though Golden State has been hesitant to part with key assets like Moses Moody or Buddy Hield to match salaries and finalize a deal. The reluctance to include these players has stalled potential trades, even though the proposed packages could strengthen the Warriors roster and improve flexibility for the upcoming season. Buddy Hield, despite his age and value as a shooter and locker room presence, may not be untouchable if it means upgrading the team's long-term potential. Adding a player like Malik Monk who can handle the ball, shoot efficiently, and play multiple positions could enhance Golden State's backcourt depth and create better balance across the lineup. By making strategic trades and acquiring players who complement Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, the Warriors could address weaknesses while preserving opportunities for younger players to develop. The overall goal is to maintain competitiveness in the Western Conference while building a team capable of contending for a championship. The Warriors' current strategy, while cautious, faces pressure from multiple angles. Every decision regarding Horford, Kuminga, and other roster moves directly impacts team chemistry, salary flexibility, and overall competitiveness. The clock is ticking as the offseason progresses, and fans are watching closely as the organization navigates these challenges. In summary, Al Horford's decision remains pivotal. Without him, Golden State's front court is thin, inexperienced, and vulnerable. Jonathan Kuminga's unresolved situation adds complexity, delaying other moves and potentially limiting flexibility. Strategic trades, careful roster management, and timely signings will be crucial for the Warriors to remain championship contenders, and the upcoming weeks will be critical in determining the team's trajectory. As the offseason stretches on, the spotlight increasingly turns to Jonathan Kuminga, whose situation has become one of the most complicated and talked about stories in the league. Kuminga, still young but highly talented, has been at the center of multiple trade rumors, and his reluctance to engage with the Warriors directly has only intensified speculation. Currently, he is playing overseas, representing the Congo, and the lack of direct communication with Golden State has created uncertainty about when and how he will officially commit to the team. The Warriors, aware of his potential and the impact he could have, are trying to navigate this delicate situation, while keeping their broader roster plans on track. Kuminga's case exemplifies the challenges of managing top-tier prospects who have the leverage and talent to dictate parts of their own destiny. League insiders suggest that Kuminga is weighing his options carefully. On one hand, signing the Warriors' 2-year, $45 million offer would secure guaranteed money and a platform to develop under the guidance of some of the best veterans in the NBA. On the other hand, taking the qualifying offer could offer a higher long-term payday, but at significant risk. He would forfeit security, and the uncertainty of competing for playing time in a crowded roster could stall his development. The Warriors front office is acutely aware of these dynamics and has been attempting to balance patience with urgency. They understand that pressing too hard could alienate Kuminga and reduce the team's ability to negotiate effectively in the future. Conversely, moving too slowly could result in missed opportunities to make complementary trades or bolster other areas of the roster. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Whispers have been swirling around the NBA for weeks, But now, the rumors seem to be gaining serious traction. Jonathan Isaac might be heading to the Golden State Warriors in a blockbuster deal that could shake the league to its core. The buzz is that the Warriors, known for their strategic and often surprising roster moves, have identified Isaac as a key piece to reinforce their defense and add depth to their lineup. Isaac, whose potential has been evident despite injury setbacks, could find a perfect home among the sharpshooters and versatile athletes of Golden State. This potential acquisition comes at a time when the Warriors are balancing their veteran leadership with the need to infuse fresh talent and athleticism, and Isaac's defensive prowess might be exactly what they need. Speculation suggests that the Warriors' front office has been quietly negotiating behind the scenes, aiming to craft a deal that aligns with their long-term championship aspirations. If this deal goes through, it could signal a new chapter for both Isaac and the Warriors, blending his defensive capabilities with Golden State's offensive brilliance. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing with excitement over what such a partnership might mean for the team's dynamics, especially as the Warriors look to reclaim their spot at the top of the NBA hierarchy. The possible arrival of Jonathan Isaac to the Warriors roster is being viewed by many insiders as a game changer, not only because of what Isaac brings on the court, but also due to the implications for Golden State's playing style. Isaac, who has struggled with injuries but boasts a rare combination of length, agility, and defensive instincts, could significantly enhance the Warriors' perimeter defense and rim protection. His ability to guard multiple positions fits perfectly with the Warriors' switch-heavy defensive schemes. Sources close to the situation suggest that the Warriors see Isaac as a long-term investment who, when fully healthy, can be a cornerstone of their defensive identity. Additionally, Isaac's presence could alleviate some defensive pressure off the likes of Draymond Green, allowing Green to focus more on playmaking and leadership. The timing of this potential acquisition is also noteworthy, as it coincides with the Warriors preparing for a grueling playoff run where defense often dictates success. While nothing is official yet, the rumors are growing louder, with some insiders speculating that the trade talks could be finalized soon. If the Warriors secure Isaac, it could mark a strategic pivot toward a more balanced and resilient team, capable of contending against the NBA's elite. Rumors indicate that the financial and contractual elements of the deal have been the main obstacles, but insiders suggest that both parties are motivated to reach an agreement. Jonathan Isaac, once a top lottery pick with immense upside, has had his career disrupted by injuries, but the Warriors' medical staff and training facilities are reputed to be among the best in the league. This reportedly gives Golden State confidence that Isaac can be properly rehabilitated and return to form. The details being whispered include complex salary cap maneuvers and possible player exchanges designed to make the deal viable under the NBA's strict financial regulations. The Warriors might be looking to send out some contracts in exchange for Isaac's potential, and there's talk that a mix of young prospects and draft picks could be part of the package. This has stirred debates among fans and analysts, some skeptical of the risks involved given Isaac's injury history, while others are optimistic about the potential upside. The balance between risk and reward is delicate, but the Warriors appear willing to take the gamble if it means adding a talented, versatile defender to their ranks. The atmosphere around the league is electric as everyone awaits confirmation or denial of this potential high-stakes transaction. In addition to the on-court considerations, the potential signing of Jonathan Isaac by the Warriors could have significant cultural and leadership implications for the team. Known for his quiet but impactful presence, Isaac has been praised for his work ethic and professionalism, qualities that align with the Warriors' organizational culture. Golden State, which has cultivated a reputation for camaraderie and resilience, might see Isaac's addition as a boost to team chemistry and morale. The timing is crucial, as the Warriors face a highly competitive Western Conference and need every edge to maintain their status among the league's elite. Sources close to the locker room speculate that Isaac's defensive mindset and team-first attitude could mesh well with the Warriors' ethos, potentially helping younger players develop and maintain a winning mentality. Moreover, the media, spotlight, and fan expectations surrounding such a move would place additional pressure on Isaac to perform. but insiders believe that the Warriors' supportive environment could be the perfect place for him to thrive. The possible integration of Isaac is being talked about, not just in terms of basketball skills, but also as a strategic cultural fit that could elevate the team's overall dynamics and readiness for future challenges. Speculation about Jonathan Isaac joining the Warriors has also ignited conversations about the future of the team's existing roster and their strategic approach to upcoming seasons. If the deal goes through, it might signal the beginning of a roster reshuffle where the Warriors look to blend seasoned veterans with high upside players like Isaac. Analysts predict that the team could become more defensively formidable while maintaining its trademark offensive fluidity, which could make them a nightmare matchup for opponents. The Warriors' ability to adapt and innovate has been a hallmark of their success, and adding Isaac could be the latest example of their forward-thinking strategy. Fans are eagerly imagining how Isaac's length and defensive versatility could change the way the Warriors contest shots, disrupt opposing offenses, and secure rebounds. The ripple effects of this potential acquisition could also influence the NBA's broader landscape, prompting other teams to reconsider their defensive strategies. While nothing is confirmed, the buzz around Jonathan Isaac and the Golden State Warriors continues to grow, keeping the basketball world on edge as they await the official announcement that could mark one of the most intriguing moves of the season. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.